So we're going to talk about applications of linear equations. Your book suggests the following strategy for modeling linear equations. Analyze the problem to see what you're trying to find. Sometimes drawing a diagram or making a table will help you visualize the facts. I'm a pretty visual learner. That helps me a lot. Pick a variable to represent the quantity that you're trying to find and write a sentence telling what that variable represents. I don't ever write a sentence, but I do kind of out to the side, especially if I'm a little unsure, write down what it is, like X is time, or if it's me, I'll let T be time. Pretty smart, huh? Find a way to express a quantity in two different ways. This might involve a formula from geometry, finance, or physics. So sometimes you may have to go look for formulas that may not be just right there in your book. Now for a test or something, if it's a formula you wouldn't be familiar with, I would give it to you. Form an equation indicating that the two quantities found in step 3 are equal, solve the equation, and answer the question that was asked in the problem. Check the answers back into the words of the problem. Make sure it makes sense. Don't tell me that you sold 2.39 hot dogs. No, we can't sell 2.39 hot dogs, okay? So here's our first example. Should be one that you've done several times throughout the last few years. A student has scores of 74%, 78%, and 70% on 3 exams. What score is needed on a 4th exam for the student to earn an average grade of 80%? Because we're trying to find an average, we're going to take the 3 grades we already have, add them together, and then we're going to add in a 4th grade. What do you guys want to let the 4th grade be? X. We're going to add in the missing 4th grade and divide it all by
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to set that equal to the grade we want, which is 80%. So we have 222 plus X all over 4 equals 80. Now what? Multiply both sides by 4 so that I have 222 plus X equals 320. Subtract 222 from both sides, and what do we get?
98.
Very good. Think there's a good chance he'll get that? Not looking good. He made C's on all the others, right? He's going to need a 98 on this one just to get a B. How would you check it?
Plug it back in.
Plug it in.
Yeah, plug it back in. See if they average out to 80. So we have a swimming pool that is 20 feet by 16 feet, and we want to add a fence around it, and we want to know how wide the fence can be, or how wide the border can be after we build the fence. How much space will be between the pool and the fence. And here's what we're limited by. We only have 154 feet of fencing. So that means that all of the sides of the fence added up have to equal 154. Now, how much is this side right here?
16.
Yeah, this much is 16 plus X plus X, so 16 plus 2X. And I have 2 sides that are that long, right? So we're going to add 16 plus 2X plus 16 plus 2X plus the other 2 sides. Now the pool itself is 20 plus the X that's down here plus the X that's down there. So the other sides are 20 plus 2X. We added that twice, and that has to equal 154. So if we combine all of our like terms, we have 2, 4, 6, 8x plus 72. And that has to equal 154. Then we subtract 72 from both sides.
That was on the video.
That wouldn't surprise me. What's 154 minus 72, guys? 82. And divide by 8. 10.25. All right. So we have 10.25. And what are our units here? Feet. And then we should go back and check and make sure that that works out.